Your splits won't happen overnight, but with this routine, you'll get a little bit closer every single day. So if your splits isn't stage ready yet, this routine will have you melting into the floor in no time. For those of us that don't have our splits yet, or maybe you just don't want to bust it wide open, cold on stage, check out my brand new fake splits tutorial here. So without further ado, let's get started with the routine. You want to get started with your stretching by making sure that your joints and your muscles are nice and warm. So let's get started with 10 squats with our feet just a little bit wider than shoulders width. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. At the bottom of the 10th squat, we're going to place our hands on the ground and we're going to walk our feet back. Pushing to a nice mountaintop position here. Pressing those heels down to the ground. Keeping nice straight knees. Take some deep breaths here. Good. We're going to start with some active flexibility, meaning that we are going to be using our muscles to engage and open our legs up as wide as we can, doing a big kick, and then bring it back down. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Switch. 1, keeping nice straight legs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Whenever you're ready, come back to your mountaintop position. Press those heels down to the ground. We're going to lift up that first leg again. Open it wide. And then we're going to bend the knee. Open the chest. Turning the torso sideways. For a nice stretch through the quad. A nice stretch through your side. And then we're going to bring the knee up, forward, between the hands. And you're going to press the front of your hip flexor, right here, down to the ground. Try and keep the back leg nice and straight. Lift your chin up. And here we're going to do 10 bounces. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, from here, we're going to see if we can lift our hands up, put our hands on our knee, and keep that back leg nice and straight for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Place your knee down. We're going to shift our weight back, okay? I know a lot of us struggle with our hamstring flexibility for our front leg, so you really want to focus on keeping this leg nice and straight, okay? So squeeze that quadricep, and then if you can, you're also going to flex the front foot. If you flex the front foot, you're going to feel a much deeper stretch through the back of your leg all the way up through your hamstring. So here, we're going to keep our chin up and think about bringing our chest to our knee. And we're going to hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring it forward again. And here we're going to do some circles with the hips. If you want, you can bring both of your hands into the middle so that you can bring your hips in as big of circles as you can. So what we're doing is we're alternating between active flexibility stretches and passive flexibility, static flexibility, meaning we're holding positions for long periods of time. Make sure you switch directions of the circle. And you need to utilize active and passive stretching in order to get more flexible. All right, so you cannot ignore either one. So as we're doing these circles, you can feel the different muscles stretching and then engaging. And this is another example of active flexibility. Now our next stretch is going to be a great example of a passive flexibility stretch. So we're going to sit our booty back. We're going to actually sit down on this bent leg here. We're going to flex the front foot again, keeping that quad nice and straight, and we're going to reach forward as far as we can. Wherever you're at, do that. If that means you can only reach this far, that's perfect. If you can lean all the way forward, bring your chest to your knee, then go ahead and push yourself to do that. We're going to hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, we're going to lunge forward again, and this time we're going to sit down on that front leg to hip. So for me, it's my right hip. I'm going to bend this knee all the way in and think about kissing the mat or the floor with my knee in the back. So really make sure that you're turning that leg so that the knee is flat on the ground and we're creating a straight line in the back. All right? You should feel a stretch here in your hip flexor, and you'll also feel a stretch here in the glute of your front leg. In this position, we're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8. Think about squeezing this leg in the back so it's nice and straight. Straighten it out, squeeze that quad. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring it forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to bring it back. Arms back behind your hips if you can reach, and we're going to hold it, or you can have your arms up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the last stretch, we're going to bend that back knee. We're going to grab it with the same arm, and we're going to pull the heel into our booty with our chest up nice and high. Don't forget to breathe through all of these stretches. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release the leg, and you're going to push it back. And here we can take a nice hot girl break if you want. Get some water, whatever it is that you need, and we will continue on with the other side. All right, let's continue with the other side. We're going to push up to our mountain position, and we're going to repeat the same exact routine on the other side. So I'm going to push up to my mountaintop, and this time we're going to point that opposite leg from last time, extend it up, over, bend the leg, turn the torso, open the chest, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1. Good, we're gonna bring the knee down, through, and between the hands, and we're gonna press the hips down to the ground. Press the coochie down. Now from here, we're gonna hold it, keeping that back leg nice and straight and engaged. We're gonna hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, if you can bring your hands up, squeeze that back leg. We're gonna hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, from here, we're gonna bring it down, place the knee down, and we're gonna push it, the hips down towards the ground in this position. Okay, we're gonna hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're gonna push those hips back. Keep that leg nice and straight, and we're gonna flex the foot, remember, so we have a nice deep stretch in the back of the leg. All right, and we're gonna bring our chest down to our knee as far as we can go, and we're gonna hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're gonna bring it forwards, and we're gonna do some circles with the hips. We can bring the hands to the inside. Now, if you are a lazy stretcher, because I asked on Instagram, what do you guys struggle the most with on your splits journey? And a lot of you guys said you struggle with consistency. So, I have some tips for that. If you are a lazy stretcher, practice passive stretches while you're watching TV. You can do this routine in about 10 minutes every day, 10-15 minutes. And it is even proven through research, make sure you switch directions, that stretching for 15 minutes a day is the optimal amount of time to stretch to see results. Anything more than that actually doesn't bring about more results. So, my recommendation to you, let's sit it back onto our hip, excuse me, so, flex that foot. My recommendation to you is to be as consistent as you can for 15 minutes. If that means every day, great. If that means every other day, great. If that means 2 or 3 times a week, that's wonderful. Wherever you are, that is what's important. Okay? So, as long as we're consistent, we will see progress, whether you come back and take this video again, or you use another tutorial that you find online, you find someone that you like. Let's get into our half pigeon, tucking the heel in, and we can rock side to side a little bit if we'd like to. I'm gonna hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bring it forwards for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bring the hands back, chest up, reach back as far as you can for 10. Squeezing that back leg, try and keep it nice and straight. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, or lift up the hands, 2, and 1. Good, bend that back leg, grab it with the same arm, and pull the heel into your glute. So again, do any of these exercises, use them while you're watching TV, use this routine, and try to stretch for 15 minutes every single day, and I promise you will see results quicker than you think. The combination of active and passive flexibility, and using these specific exercises which are used to target the hamstrings, the quads, and everything that we need to be nice, warm, and loose to ways to go. One thing that you can do is get some pillows and place the pillows under your crotch. And we really want to focus on keeping the front and the back legs straight. If our knee is here on the ground, we're only going to be benefiting from the hamstring stretch in the front. If we think about straightening the leg in the back as well as we press down and using the pillows for support, because I know it really, really hurts if we're new to this. Think about having both the front leg and the back leg straight. I'm going to take us through a sequence. If you can make it all the way through, amazing. If you can't, that's okay. If anything hurts, I recommend that you stop and maybe try a different stretch routine, or maybe we just pushed it a little bit too far. So please listen to your body through all of these exercises. That's the most important. Okay, if we're going to not use pillows, then this is what I recommend that you do. We're going to start on our knee. We're going to straighten one of the legs in front, and we're going to slowly, keeping that back knee on the ground, slide that leg out until we can place our hands here on the ground, and we can lean forward a little bit, straighten that back leg out, and we're going to press down as far as we can, wherever that is. Hold it. Okay, if you can make it all the way down, amazing. Try and sit up nice and tall. Try and bring that chest up as much as you can, even if you're not all the way down. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring it forward. If you can keep going, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you can keep going, bring the hands backward, lean back. Keep that back leg straight for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one, if you can bring those hands up, and you can squeeze, and you can hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Sit your hip to the side, bend your front leg in, and we're going to come back to a child's pose, because I know you're probably in some pain. And we're going to breathe here. We're almost done. We're so close to being done. One more deep breath, and then we're going to do the other side. All right, everybody, we're going to sit up nice and slow. We're going to go up on our knees. We're going to extend that front leg out, or we're going to get our pillows, and we're going to slide until we have to put our hands down on the ground, and we're going to straighten out, make sure that back knee is touching the ground, and we're going to hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring it forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to bring it back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those arms up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to sit to the side, bend that front leg in, push it back to a child's pose, and we're going to breathe. Good. Just relax here and take as much time as you need in this position to come back to whatever you're going to do after this. And I also want you to take a second to say thank you to your body for taking the time today to work on your splits.
All right, congratulations. You just got through the 15-minute splits routine, and I hope that it was difficult and a challenge, but also not too bad because we want to form a really good relationship with stretching so that it becomes something that we actually look forward to every day and not just something we have to do. I think consistency is probably the most important thing when it comes to stretching. And again, like I said, stretching 15 minutes versus an hour doesn't really make a difference. So just make sure that you hit that 15-minute goal every single day, and you will be surprised what kind of results you will have. And if you miss a day, that's fine. Just get back on the routine and try and stay as consistent as you can.